Method acting has become a popular term lately thanks to the stories we hear about what an actor did to prepare for a role. This turned the phrase from one being about praise for an actor's ability to one being used for a publicity tool for awards and for movie sales since these movies tend not to be spectacles. So today I want to tackle a simple question. What is method acting? In order to answer this, I'll be looking at the emergence of the method and some influential figures that shaped what this is today. So in the late 19th century, Konstantin Stanislavski created the Stanislavski system with the intention circling around actors experiencing their roles. He was tired of the classical way of acting, with people pretending and doing a lot to convey a message. Think Shakespeare and how they tend to overact or maybe do a certain pose when a certain emotion comes up. This is similar to what we call melodrama these days. Instead, Stanislavski wanted to become a character and represent how the character was actually feeling. He believed that an actor should use their own personal experiences to get into the mind of the character. Of course, if an actor's life was very traumatic, then this system wasn't going to be the most popular option. But Stanislavski was really trying to create a way for actors to subconsciously use their experiences to become a character. A type of emotional memory, essentially. More on that later. With this new creation, Konstantin Stanislavski helped to create the Moscow Art Theater. Keep in mind, movie theaters weren't around and cinema was fairly new. The method, as we know it now, was first displayed in front of live crowds. No cameras to worry about or large salaries or celebrities as we know it now. Just an actor on stage trying to convey realism. This is what caught the attention of Lee Strasberg. Lee Strasberg is the face of method acting when it comes to teachers. In fact, he probably taught your favorite actor or whoever you consider to be the greatest actors ever. Strasberg once said, "The problem of the actor is to learn to be private in public." After watching the Moscow Art Theater when they came to New York in the 1920s, he became obsessed with acting. Building upon what Stanislavski created, Strasberg decided to tackle this emotional memory concept. The idea was to use one life's experiences to understand the psychology of a character. He tried to relax actors and have them concentrate using non-existing objects or everyday items. This was just to get the actor to not think and to just be. The purpose of understanding a character was for realism instead of the sake of having interactions just because. Strasberg decided to create the group theater in 1931, and this was similar to the Moscow group theater. One of the students of the group theater was Stella Adler. She's the one that ended up training Marlon Brando, as I stated in his video. But before Brando, as a student herself under Lee Strasberg, the method acting technique that he taught her was taking a toll on her. She was reliving a terrible experience multiple nights since she toured the same play constantly. She decided to take a break and went to Paris where she ran into Stanislavski just by chance. She told him about the emotional memory that Strasberg was teaching and Stanislavski was dumbfounded. He changed his methods and instead was using imagination as the root for great acting. This was less taxing on an actor since an actor would have to use the circumstances provided versus reliving an experience. Adler took this to Strasberg, who rejected this and decided to go her own way. She believed that acting wasn't everything but the words. Obviously, Marlon Brando was her most famous student, and he's the poster child for method acting. Check out that video if you haven't for more on that. But why has method acting gotten so big? There are many subsets like the Meisner technique, which tackles behavior, with Meisner saying an ounce of behavior is worth a pound of words. But the previous two methods are the most known and popular. Maybe it's because the world was in need of more realism after the World War events when Brando hit the scene, and that desire to see people that look like us on the screen was very therapeutic for us. Either way, the method varies for different people. Some are okay with reliving experiences, others need a scenario, and some are into performing actions. Either way, the goal is to be believable and convey the idea presented on scripts. Method acting is just a vessel for the themes and the purpose of the story. Hey guys, thank you for joining the quest again today. I'm your host Marquise Underwood, and I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. I know I've been gone for a while, but I just want to put something quick up for you guys. I really do suggest you guys look into this if you're into acting and into movies in general. The 3 books that I read to prepare for this was Stella Adler's book, The Art of Acting. Stanford Meisner had a book called The Stanford Meisner on Acting, and also Lee Strasberg had a book called The Lee Strasberg Notes. So check these books out if you're really interested in acting. Obviously, this topic is from the birth of the method from the late 19th century until about when Brando hit, which is when it became bigger. So just let me know what you guys think. Did you like this? If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join the quest.